here, would you come on over here? I'd like to have everybody right about here, if that's all right. Right about. Okay. Now, these glasses are yours, and I hope that you enjoy looking through them. If everybody would put them on and look with me, we'll talk about what we're seeing. Okay. All right. Now, what color are you seeing? First off, everybody put on your glasses, okay?
No.
Everybody. If you're wearing eyeglasses, put them over your eyeglasses.
Put them over.
Okay.
I see white.
Now, everybody point at the sun so I know you're paying attention. Young man, I'm going to need you to not talk. It's exciting, right? All right. Now, you see that color? What color is it?
Orange.
Yeah, it's about yellow, orange, off-white. Everybody sees it a little bit different, but it's somewhere close to yellow. And our star is yellow, right?
Yeah, it looks red.
It looks red to you?
No, it looks
Well, maybe it does. Does anybody see anything on the sun? Any features at all?
No.
Some people might, some people might not.
I
There are
Guys, I can't hear.
there are several small black. I got all day.
We don't have all day.
Okay.
So whoever is talking to just come with me, and I really want to hear this. It looks interesting.
Okay, so there are a few small black spots on the sun, and those are sunspots. You've probably seen them on the internet or heard about them. What I want you to understand is that this is the real deal. This isn't the internet or the History Channel. This is the real deal. This is what the sun looks like in real life. Okay, now if you were on the space shuttle or you were in a spacecraft going to Mars, like I'm hoping some of you will be in a few years, because I expect all of you to be brilliant scientists when you get older. This is what the sun will look like when you're looking out the spaceship window with a little bit of tint on the window. Okay, the sun is just a star, like any other star. You've all seen stars at night, right?
Yes.
Okay, the sun is just like those stars. It's just a little bit closer, and that's why it's so bright and hot. So who can tell me? You can take your glasses off again if you want to. Who can tell me any fact about the sun? Raise your hand and tell me. What do you know about the sun? Yeah, tell me something about the sun. Huh? Okay.
It's the hottest star.
It's the hottest star in our solar system, that's for sure. It's just an average star compared to the other ones. Go ahead.
It's just a big block of glass.
A big block of glass?
Gas.
Oh, gas. Okay, that's better. What do you know?
It's the biggest star.
It's a big star in our solar. It's the only star in our solar system. It's kind of average size for the rest of us.
It's a big hot ball of gas.
That's exactly right. It is a big hot ball of gas. It's what? Luminous. I like that. Very nice. It is extremely luminous. That's for sure. It's the brightest thing we can see. What do you know? It has a little bit of metal in it. That's true. Not very much. Very, very small amount. That's true. It does have helium. That's fantastic. You guys are doing better than your 5th grade class. Okay. So we already know a lot to start with. I'm happy to see that. Oh, you are 5th grade. Okay. Well, you're doing better than the last 5th grade. Let's put it that way. Go ahead. You can't see it with your eyes. Well, you can. You just won't see it very long with your eyes because it'll blind you. All right. Speaking of blinding you, does anybody have a telescope at home? Okay. If you point your home telescope at the sun, that will be the last thing you ever see because it will blind you immediately. Okay? Those bees aren't going to bother you. Just don't worry about it. See? They just want to look at you. Now, these telescopes are designed specifically to see the sun and the sun only. That's the only thing you can see with these telescopes. If this was a nighttime telescope, it would melt the telescope immediately, pointed at the sun, and then it would melt your eye immediately. Okay? So don't mess around with that. I know y'all don't need to worry about that. That's just crazy. Now, the sun is a long way away. Does anybody know how many miles away it is? I'm going to tell you. We're getting ready to learn something. You ready? 93 million miles. Everybody say 93 million with me.
93 million.
That's a long way off. It sounds like a big number, but in reality, it's a whole lot bigger than it sounds. You know, on TV and on the internet, they always show the planets and the sun real close together and everything's real quiet, peaceful. That's not how it is. It's a violent, ferocious environment in the sun, around the sun and in space. Okay? So I'm going to tell you how far away it is. Now, 93 million is easy to say, but to understand the distance, I want you to just go with me on a little bit further. The sun is going to look something like this in the telescopes. And by the way, right now there's a massive solar flare going on that all of you are going to be able to see live. And I know it's nerdy, but I need you to get nerdy with me because we're going to get nerdy today.
Yay!
The sun is going to look something like this through the telescope, okay? So would you mind coming over here and holding up the sun for me so everybody can see it? Hold it real high. That's good. Okay, so she's holding up the sun. And let's make believe the sun was shrunk down to this size, okay? This would be the size of the Earth next to it. Everybody see that little big dot? So I'm going to come over here. This is our miniature solar system. And I'm going to put it about here. Is that about right? For the distance from the sun to the Earth, is the sun that small? Is that about right? Who says that's right? Who says it's wrong?
I believe it's
Okay. Would you hold up the Earth so everybody can see it, please? Okay. Come right here, buddy. We're going, teacher, I'm going to need one of y'all to walk with me. We're going to talk about how far away the Earth is with the sun on this side. Okay. I want you to start walking that way. Okay, there it goes. How about now? Hold on a minute. How about far enough?
That's too far.
Hey, no. Not even close. Alright, you're passing by the first planet right about now. What's the first planet? Mercury. Everybody say Mercury. That's the first planet. Keep on.
Keep going.
Now he's coming close to the second planet in the solar system. What's the name of the second planet? Venus. Everybody say Venus. Hold up to Earth there, Earth. Alright. Okay, so now he's passing Venus. Keep going. Look how far away this stuff is. Remember, the sun's this size in our solar system.
Now he passing Mars.
Getting close. Starting to see the United States on the map. Starting to see Atlanta. Slow moving Earth, isn't it? Alright, hold up the Earth. Now you see how far away he is?
Yes.
Can anybody see the Earth from here?
No.
You can't even see it, it's so far away. That's how far away the Earth would be.
Boys and girls,
Stop talking.
come here, Naisha.
That's how far away the Earth would be if the sun were this size. Is everybody understanding that? In the back there, are you understanding that? Oh, you are? Okay. That's how far away the Earth would be if the sun were this size. Come on back. Now, who said the sun was made out of helium? Somebody said that.
The Maria.
That's very good. The sun is actually made out of hydrogen and helium. And the only thing the sun does all day long, everybody hold up your fists right here. Let me see some fists. These fists are for learning. These ain't for fighting. Let's make believe these are hydrogen atoms. Okay? Atoms of hydrogen inside the sun. All the sun does all day long is compress them together. Everybody compress together your hydrogen atoms. And it forms helium. Okay, so let's do it again. What are these called? What are these called? In the sun. Hydrogen. So we're taking our hydrogen atoms, force them together, and they create helium. That's what the sun does. That's all it does all day long. In that process, it releases heat, light, and energy. And that's what you see, and that's what you feel. Everybody feel a little warmth on one side of their face? That is the heat coming from the hydrogen fusion that occurs in the sun. That's the process of fusing hydrogen into helium. Did you get that?
Yes.
Tell me what I was just saying. What was I just saying? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I want you to grow up to be brilliant, okay? So you have to pay attention. Hydrogen atoms fuse in it to make helium. All right? Everybody clear on that? Anybody got any questions yet? You okay over there? Okay. Thank you. Now, I want to tell you how to look through these telescopes. Y'all come on over on this side, okay? Because I don't want you to hurt yourself on those cables there. Y'all come on over there. Now, when we get to the telescopes, everybody close one eye. And if you're not looking at me during this, you're not going to know what to do. So everybody close one of your eyes, or you can put your hand over it if you want to. Does anybody have 3 eyes?
No.
You got 3? Well, close 2 of them. If you got 3. Okay, then you have to have one eye open and the other eye closed. Everybody with me? Now, when you get up to the eyepiece, stay right there. when you get up to the eyepiece, okay, you got your open eye, and you just lean in like this, and you get your eye right there, as close as you can get it, without touching the eyepiece. Let's make believe his head is the eyepiece. Don't move on. Now watch how close my eye is. See how? Don't move. Come on, man. Watch how close. See how close my eye is. That's how close you got to get to the eyepiece. Okay. Everybody got it. Now.
What's that guy? What's the guy? Do you have anybody with you?
Okay. So. I may have a visitor from our Johnny Club, but I'm not aware of it. Okay, so everybody with me on that? One eye closed, the other eye real close to the eyepiece. Okay? Now you see how bright it is out here, right? Sometimes when you look at it, you have to shade the sun a little bit to see it better. Okay? If you need to do that, that's fine. But please, listen up now. Hey, man. Hey. But please don't touch the telescope in any way, because if you do, you'll move it off aim and then you won't see anything. Okay? So can everybody back up about 10 feet? I know you love me. So get on out of here. Back up. Okay, let's make a line starting right here going that way. Single file and no pushing. Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, pay attention now. Everybody turn this way and look. Those bees aren't going to bother you. See this first image right here?
Okay, that wasn't, just leave it. I'll consider.
Now, if you need some help understanding what you're going to see, again, this is what you'll see right here, okay? The whole sun in both telescopes. This was taken a couple of months ago by students your age. But it'll look something like this.
So Jasmine, you be the boss of you, okay? Not of somebody else.
Now, that's the sun we're looking at.
Okay, come on over here, Cedric. You take a look through this. Okay, Marquis, you're gonna have to look through the next one, so that way we can rotate, because we have people starting to come along. You can switch places. Let me hold this for you. You that you have that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am, I'm on my way.
Who's telling me?
Okay, let's go. Next two. Let's go, Cedric. You two can look through. Earth surface. Cleveland.
Excuse me.
Cleveland. Cleveland. Okay,
Put your head
next two,
underneath
let's
the
go.
blanket and you'll see the live image of the sun, okay? All right, very good. Glad you like it. You can if you want to while you're waiting, but you don't need them for the telescopes. Okay.
It's so red and pretty. I see the heat waves. It looks like a moon.
It's our atmosphere. Ask me that question when we get down.
Are there crab spots in there?